Episode 5. We're beginning this episode at the very start of a chapter for once. Are these called chapters, levels, areas, whatever? And we're riding double in this chapter, it seems. Is the rest of the game going to be like this? Probably not. It's kind of interesting though to see the Wanderer's Cave billowing as we ride around. Oh, and I guess we technically unlocked an ability by getting the Wanderer with us. We got the triple jump, which is also free grinding, I guess. I didn't think there would be any abilities that would be unlocked through just, well, normal gameplay. It seemed like all the abilities were going to be through the merchant. But this is neat. Kind of changes the way you look at areas, I guess. A little bit. We already had the ability to do this, basically. Just kind of jump around edges with the double jump. This is a bit more expansive, I guess, and we can make some of those large jumps that we couldn't before. Got about 2,200 of these tetrads. I think the next time I wanted to talk to the merchant was around 3,000. Could even be 4,000. Somehow I doubt it though. When you go into the pause menu, there's a list of all the tricks that you have, so considering that we're still missing 4, which are probably all from the shop, these don't seem to include like the water rail or even boost. And there are 4 more things to unlock from the shop, and that would be a lot of tetrads. You can jump out of the grind, but it doesn't give you any height. Or distance, really. Well, maybe it gives you a little bit of height and distance. This game's sort of like a skateboarding game, but at the same time it's also sort of a surfboarding game. So I guess it sort of makes sense that we're doing this riding double thing, like you sometimes see in surfboarding, I guess. Don't know how common that really is in like, well, outside of media. Hey, what's this? Oh, it's just a statue. Okay. I was worried for a second, thought that was our friend. Well, it is our friends, just statues of them. Do people ride double on skateboards? Probably not, right? I mean, they're like the long skateboards I know, I think. I don't think anyone rides double on them, really, though. The Minder's Wisdom. A traveler found his way to the necropolis, and could not understand what he found. These ornate temples, these detailed statues, but almost no foreigners among them. What is the purpose of this? He asked the Minder. Why build a city where none live? The Minder merely smiled and tended to his duties, for he knew that mortals were not his concern. Okay, very rude. It is not only the world we see that is our domain, not merely the world of the living. The necropolis serves to prepare the gods for the realm after ours, to traverse the sacred river. I see. So those are, yeah, the 3 mountains, 2 of which we already visited. I'm not sure if we're on our way to the 3rd or what. But I guess behind them would be the high necropolis, or is that the necropolis itself? I don't actually have the full picture. But we are getting a glimpse at what lies at the very top, it seems. The sun, or something. Maybe some city at the top of the tower. One more time. When we're talking about the necropolis in this passage, these ornate temples, these detailed statues, I guess it's not just the tower then, right? And a city. Or is the necropolis actually the tower, and is high necropolis and necropolis the same thing? Did the travelers somehow make it to the top of the tower, or are we talking about like at the bottom here? Like, is this all necropolis? I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, these serve different functions. The tower is like a different function from the rest of the place. Like the Lost Grotto was a place for the gods to have a city to preside over in death or something before their next journey, I guess. And these mountains, I don't know. We've been restoring them, and that gives more power back to the necropolis, so they're sort of like pylons or something. Just calling the tower the necropolis. For now. Until I'm proved wrong. I've already probably been proved wrong, I just didn't realize it. Okay, it would have been a better idea to look at this thing after it was all lit up. The only new detail that I can really make out are the fish going up the side of the tower. There might be more over at the sun. Let's try to see if we can get a slightly closer look. Oh, and the water's all starry, sort of. Like an effect of the cave. Wasn't a clear look, just seems to be some kind of pattern. It's kind of like we're looking into space or something. Oh, we stab together. It'd be fun if you could unlock this as a thing, like, forever. To have this, as a sort of unlockable costume or something for subsequent runs. Look at them bounce together. So stylish, so smooth. All of these animations completely changed now that we have a second rider. Including the trick animations, I guess. I guess the trick animations aren't too much to change there. It's mainly the jumping animations that seem like they're the main ones changed. Although the Wanderer does do some posing. So yeah, we'll talk later. Although, what if it was just another 2000? What if it like caps at 2000 for the last 4 abilities? There's no harm in checking, other than taking some time. It was 5000. Incredible. Well, I would have stopped by if I got 3000 and figured out it was 5000, so we technically haven't lost any time yet, I guess. We need 3800 more. 3803. Oh, we need some water. What exactly is this place anyway? We went into some kind of portal to start this episode. Some kind of portal tunnel that seems like it led to the tower. I'm just like that guy from the story asking what the purpose of this place is. I'm not getting any answer. It's a whale. Ride that whale. What a room. Oh, sunfish too. And mantas. Don't think we can ride the mantas though. Oh hey, that's us. Or is that the Wanderer? I think that's actually the Wanderer, the horn. Do we have the horn? No. The whale can also do flips. Oh, there's something over there though. Can we make it? Damn. Gonna have to do that again. Which wheel's going up? Are you going up? I think this one's going up. This just means I get to enjoy this room for a little bit longer. Okay, that's enough. After we had the sand environment and the snow environment, wasn't sure what kind of environment we would get here. This is... I don't know how to describe this environment. It's outer space. We somehow got to outer space in the surfing, skateboarding game. Which of these is going to be the thumbnail? There are so many options every time. Oh, a good look at the height of the tower, I guess. Should probably stand over here for the thumbnail, though. That looks pretty good. It's actually a pretty wide area. And I have to remind myself we're going to all of these places. We're going all the way over to that floating island, I'm pretty sure. No, we are going there. That's where the chain is. There's some kind of ethereal bridge leading up to the third mountain, which I guess was a lot closer to the tower than I thought, and was actually our destination all along. We're not skipping that. Alright. In we go. The tower. Not the necropolis, just the tower. A life is determined by its end. A river is shaped by its banks. So it is with the sacred river. Oh, this is the sacred river, I guess. All these boats and all that. And the great tower that bounds it. The tower is older than old, the very foundation of Farah, the bones of Alma themselves. Okay, so we're in Farah, not the necropolis, or necropolis is part of Farah. Point is, that's the tower, and this is Farah. There are those who would scale the tower, those who would see Farah from such great height. But though the living have ambitious dreams, there is only one way to ascend the tower. With a 6 skateboard? That's all we get for coming here. Well, I say that's all. We need these. Music. It'd be nice to get a little bit more warning before that ends. Oh no. Boost is back. Right, I got this thing. This is neat. It's like revealing what's beneath the sand as water. Weird way to phrase that. Really nice to extend our airtime with this, just to get a decent view of the area. I still can't believe we need 5,000 for the next one. There has to be some kind of huge sum of tetrads somewhere in the game where we can get the rest of those abilities relatively quickly. There are 4 more to unlock, and if they increase the same rate that they've been increasing at, we'll probably need like 20,000, then 50,000, then 100,000, or even 200,000, I don't know. We can get up there. Okay, we can get up there if I boost better. Well, we got up here, but I want to get up there. That works. Nope, that doesn't work. It seems like we were kind of being forced off there. Or not. Just my imagination. No, we're just supposed to get up there after we restore water. My mistake. Should've known. We'd probably also get up here after we restore the water, but I got here anyway. All water first. Yeah, let's just go on to the next area, but we're not done here. Although, we're almost done here. Can we actually? No, we can't. Then we can't cross that bridge until we do something. Yeah, we are actually done here. Oh, you continue the grind when you, Ride the water rail 4 times consecutively. Oh. I see, because we extended the water rail by jumping on the jellyfish. And this also extends your water rail, it seems. Just trying to get a hang of what things extend our water rail. When I extended this water rail, it just seemed like it ended prematurely before we got to that. I actually have to go inside it. The super jump actually is a bit of a detriment when the area is designed for normal jumping. Just means I have to normal jump. Kind of ignored the area back there just so that I could get to the water. We got mantas. Oh, is the bridge already complete? And yet... What about that entire area? Never mind. Only the last part of the bridge, strangely enough. We do get to ride the manta. Just gotta stop and enjoy the view every once in a while. That's why these things exist. It was the same story in Absu. Every environment has been so different so far. Even between stages 1 and 2, the Veiled Sea and the Lost Grotto, those were pretty similar. They were the sandy, deserty area, but the Lost Grotto was kind of its own thing with all the buildings and the being underground and all that. And there was the ice section and now this wacky space section. Oh, we got something over there. Can we reach it with super jump? I don't think so. We can reach it with a super jump and a boost, if we have the right ramp, I think. You can get some pretty insane air off of a boost and a super jump. It's just hard to find the right ramp. Yeah, we're too far away here. I think we do this from above over there. Now we unlocked a way back up if we fall down. Good shortcut design. Insane air. Anything off this edge? I guess there's something off this edge. Actually, something way over there. And this. But mainly that thing. We can get up there. I guess we'll just have to do it after we get to the bridge. Maybe with some insane air, you could actually make it all the way over there. If you're good enough. Pretty sure I'm not good enough, but I can at least try. That's not a good enough ramp. Not a very good try. Oh, this one's Manta. Manta panel. I thought they were called fish panels, but we've seen like a shark and a fish here, or a shark and a dolphin, and now a manta, I think. And a crab even. Pretty sure most of those aren't fish. Depending on the colloquial usage of the word fish. Oh, it's like a hanging city. Or a hanging temple or something like Avatar. The manta panels, the fish panels, whatever they're called, are a good mini reward for just reaching some random area that the developers know players want to reach, without giving them a full secret contra or something if it's not that rewarding or whatever. Oh, there's even more underwater here. That's surprising. Gotta explore every corner. It seems like our speed is a bit decreased if we do a rail grind. And also maybe it decreases when we just do double jumping in general. I think to preserve your speed you just want to do normal jumps. Oh, we're pulling that out of the water, I think. Do those lights stay on? Is that a thing to do? Activate all the boats in the area? It might be. Should I go back and activate the other boats? This is sort of like the lamps, aren't they? Well, they don't seem to be turning off. If anything, they make the area a little bit more pretty, having the lights on in the dark. Was there one more chain we had to activate? Nope, that's good. Huge battleship. Or something. It's kind of like a Tony Hawk level. I seem to remember something like this. There was definitely a Tony Hawk level that was on some kind of boat or something. With an empty pool and a half pipe to do tricks off of. And there's our water. Ah, we got the speed boost. Nice. This is what we wanted. You do actually lock on, unlike what I thought at the beginning of the game. You lock on into the half pipe so long as you don't do a jump. I guess what I've been doing is trying to jump at the apex of the, well, I guess you can do one jump at the apex of the half pipe to get some extra height. But you can't do a double jump at the top of your jump from the half pipe, because that'll unlock you from the half pipe. For just like a little bit of height that doesn't really matter. Can we boost to compound this effect? We can. Wow. I think we'll head over there eventually anyway, right? All the way to that edge? Maybe? We're kind of headed over there, and... do we activate this chain and then ride over there? I think we do, yeah. We activate this chain, ride that way, and ride that chain on the way back. Which means we don't actually go over in that direction. We have to go there ourselves. But we'll do that after we activate this chain here, I guess. Everything's lit up. What's that called again? Not a basking shark, is it? Or is that a type of whale? I don't know. Oh, this is a deeper pipe. Interesting. Look at all that height. Oh, they want you to grind around. I fell. Some more junk I should have explored back when or after I activated the water. I'm always making that same mistake. There also seems to be an interior that we can explore. Oops. Damn, I lost it. Well, this is a good thing about this game. There's always a shortcut back. The Sacred River. A river with no water, go ships of stone. The Sacred River is a realm of contradictions. Souls streak through the ever-night sky, traveling from life to afterlife, fording the eternal sacred river. A river only flows one way. Even the gods are not privy to the secrets of the realm of death, but you, traveler, have seen the unseeable as you gaze upon the sacred river. Oh, are we the traveler, like literally, from the story? Hidden treasure. You know, we could also use the drop, can't we? Increase our speed going down and then... I think I did that wrong. There we go. Yeah. The drop increases your speed dramatically. Not your downward speed, I mean obviously, but... And if we combine that with a boost... After this one, just want to be locked on here. Didn't exactly combine the speed in the way that I thought it would. Not that it matters. Made the same mistake again. It's just not high enough for us to actually ride into that. But we got what we came here for. I did the same thing again. I always think that I'm just about to miss actually making it into the ring, so I press the jump button to do a short grind. I should either activate it sooner or not at all. Oh, and we're not actually allowed up there, so it does make exploration a little bit easier. Even if it does feel somewhat restrictive. Can we make it up here? Still? Okay, good. So I mentioned this before, but just in case it's some kind of weird hidden achievement or secret or something, I do want to go back and activate all of the ships. If anything, we'll just make the area look pretty for our short time here. Should be quick though. We got boost and the area is pretty easily traversable. Just gonna get close to them. It seems like you're good to double jump without losing your speed from the boost. But if you grind, that does halt your movement a bit. I guess that makes sense. The grind is designed specifically to make you traverse a certain horizontal distance. If you had the speed from the boost, then that would just mess with that. I think that was actually all of the boats that I was missing. And thanks to this kelp, it's pretty easy to get back. Nope, there was one over here. Glad I saw that. And of course that one over there. This one too. And that one. And that might have been all of them. I did it. No achievement, but I did it. Maybe. Oh, of course, the one that's still over on the other edge. Hanging off of the bridge and all that. Oh, and that one too. And that, and maybe more. Maybe a lot more. Yeah, we can't actually go up there, I'm pretty sure, but we can explore around this perimeter. Secret treasure chest. This just seems to go back over here. Okay. Oh, am I? No, I think we can make that. Unless I fall. Can we actually go up here? Not really. It's kind of funny, this wall, but we can still activate these ships. Oh hey, it's the frog for this level, the poison dart frog. We definitely missed the one in the grotto. I can't believe this. Every time I find another frog, I'm just gonna remember the one frog that I missed. We'll go back for it. We'll go back and find that frog. It's lost. It's somewhere lost in the lost grotto, but we'll find it. Okay, and then we'll save that last ship way over there for last, I guess. to the eastern air temples, or were these the western ones? Whichever one. Oh no. Okay, we're fine. Lo and behold, there are actually more boats for us to light up. I kind of figured, I mean, we weren't done with this area. I just didn't think they'd be in this part of the map, I guess. Maybe. Oh, these are naturally designed so you can ramp off of them. Pretty good. Oh, and what's this over here? We got ourselves a time trial. I think our boost gets reset when we head into the time trial. That would make sense, so no need to hang on to them. Got a bunch of boats over here too, but these ones mostly all seem lit up. Other than these two. High score in the time limit. Combo and multiply. Hourglass high score is 100,000, I think. Wait, this is the last trick attack area. Oh no, we're almost at the end of the game then. I can't believe it. Alright, let's make it a good trick attack then. And we are getting boost here. That was not the direction I wanted to go in. Combo broken. Off to a great start, me. Actually rather hard to land this. There we go. Didn't actually ride into the thing though. Oh, does it actually do anything? Thought it was one of those panels that actually activates like high score or something. I think this is the way to do it though. These probably disappear when we're done. Actually, the score was only 10,000. Would you look at that? 69, 69, 6. Do we even want to get rid of that high score? I kind of don't want to. We don't even get more tetrads for going above that score. But it's kind of a shame to leave this area after not really doing all of the tricks that I want to do. We did a little bit. We didn't use the entire area. I guess we can just maybe pretend, as we're going through here, that we're doing trick attack. Even if all of the things aren't here. When I was doing the trick attack, I was mostly up on those walls anyway, grinding off of them, wall riding off of them. So I guess I'll just explore the bottom area here and feel the speed boosting off of these things. Which also naturally combo into the walls, if you actually land on them. And this cool half-pipe. If you want to be really lame, you could just stay on this half-pipe the entire time. Of course, you wouldn't get a whole lot of a combo multiplier. And of course, while the trick attack is active, you would probably have a speed boost in that half-pipe. Definitely. But we can just pretend with this normal boost. Let's try to have one more satisfying trick combination before we leave. Still not over. There we go. Damn, there is no wall on this one. If you really wanted to, you could just grind between these two as the time ticks down forever. There's no competitive mode in this game. People could still probably like compete for high scores or whatever. So having this be infinitely here kind of ruins things, I think. There was some kind of special rule with repeating the same trick over and over again, it seemed, when I was messing around in the first trick attack. Which didn't seem to let you actually continue using the same jellyfish over and over again. So maybe you run out of uses on a given trick or something, on a given specific wall ride, like that one or that one. You can only do them a certain number of times. Or it might be based on if you're doing it all in a row and don't do anything else in between. Well, our score remains at 69-69-6. We're actually so close to the peak of this mountain in this one. Most of the other stages were about getting to the mountain from a distance, and this one's just like right in front of it. I guess the other two times we rode the dolphin and the shark respectively to the top. So we covered a lot of distance that way. What about that way, though? Yeah, there's a secret, alright. At least a couple of them. That would be our exit from the secret. And here's how we win. Neat area. It's sort of like the lowest hanging part of this entire section. There wouldn't be anything even lower, right? Probably not. I mean, we already found the frog. What is this? Some kind of hanging pool? Pretty cool. We're going up. Before we leave though, anything around the back? Not quite. Let's get some real height. Oh, that's a bit too much height. So what, we're traveling up to... I see. Oh, the stars are bouncing off here. I want to catch a falling star. Actually, it just seems like they're causing ripples in the sand. a pretty clear look at the tower now. Yeah, the stars fall down and cause an explosion, which seems to create a natural ramp for you. But maybe you'd be fast enough to catch an explosion like that, if you're lucky. Getting inside the explosion doesn't seem to do anything, though. This is neat, though. It's not just like... It's not just for the visuals, the falling stars. They're actually part of the gameplay in this one area. That should be all the boats around the perimeter. I see, so this is how we get up. Hanging Gardens. In a moment. I guess there are two towers for us to explore. Or something. This one's actually bigger than the other ones, I think. Or is it? I guess we have to get up to that one eventually. We came from that one, the smallest of the three. The four, I guess. And this one does seem smaller. Alright, back to this tower then. This is neat in its own. Kind of like a Hadron Collider. Your speed just naturally increases down here. I wonder if we can get so fast that we can see our own trail, but it's only kind of a short trail below us, or behind us. And that's the path forward. What about around? And on top? It's the merchant. Our favorite secret. We're still a few thousand short. They give you the boost here, as if to say boost off of the sledge. I guess we can do it, but it seems like they want us to go grind across that. We're not going to boost all the way to that upper room, I don't think so. And I guess maybe you get on top of this after the area becomes water? Maybe. You actually get some pretty decent distance, even without the grind. And they're nice enough to put the kelp around you, in case you somehow fell down. That is the biggest whale there is, I guess. Was it blue whale or sperm whale that was the biggest in the world? I think that might be it. I'm not sure. That was the last cleanse point. We can grind the rail all the way back to the beginning now. Get that last boat, but there's still that area over there, and I'm pretty sure probably all around the bottom. Again, I haven't learned my lesson. There's going to be more tetrads for us to collect that spawned in, which I should have collected and explored down there after we did all this junk. What a view. They really gotta pan the camera out for this one. Is this actually accurate to the proportions of a whale? Like, this specific species of whale in real life? I didn't realize they were so long. Like, lengthwise, compared to their width. Is this a humpback whale? I don't actually know. Okay, we gotta get on top of there, so bring me up. Please. Please? We can't make it go where I want to go. We just have to kind of hope. Or we just have to do it ourselves. From the bottom. And we do get to see this area all watered up. Not actually anything to collect down here, but it's still a pretty good view. Alright, let's start with this then. This would be the lore entry, right? There it is. The value of legend. It was rumored she was no mortal at all. Whispered that beneath the veil was not a foreign, but a god. Are we riding with a god right now? The wanderer knew the value of legend. Few knew the true story of her use. None knew the truth of her parentage. She answered no rumors. Not a god, just a... very famous, I guess. A fortunate few saw her eyes. None heard her voice. She led by charisma and by example. The wanderer knew the value of legend. Just kind of posing as a god, I guess. Probably not going around saying I'm a god, but she's not exactly saying I'm not a god. How do we get on top of this then? Although we probably don't have to. Gonna go on a little bit longer this episode just to close out this area, since I think we're about done here. And then if this really was like the last area was the trick attack, then after this might be just the last area period. It would make sense, I guess. So the next episode could be the finale. We'll make the finale long enough to reach the very end. I say finale, more like the ending episode where we roll credits. But we'll make it long enough so that we get to the very end without having to stop. So for this episode, we'll just end it so that we reach the very beginning of the next chapter, and then we can go on however long we need. Gotta get these tetras, obviously. Okay. The problem was that I was holding L2 to drop into it. But if you hold L2 as you hit it, then it drops you immediately out of your grind. Can you grind back into the same thing? You can. This area was fun, but I think we're leaving now. Still not enough to afford from this guy. And yet there are still 4 abilities we haven't unlocked. What's this? Do you just live here? Is this your island? No special meaning to it. Just a fun little island. And of course I can't forget the very lonely boat, the last one I think. Just don't launch me into a cutscene or anything before I get that boat. Oh, not exactly where I want to boost to. Might have actually screwed me over if I... No, we'll make it. I'm sure we'll make it. Yeah. We did it. We got all the boats. I don't think there was an achievement associated with this. But if there was, then I didn't get all the boats, I guess. I'm pretty sure I did, though. Unless I pan the camera over that way and see a boat we never got. No, I think we got them. Is this location still like the Silksong? Oh no, wait, it's both of them. Alright. And with this, the level has come to a close. Probably. Can we make that? I guess we'll try. Oh no. That's not good. Join the moon, you bastard. I had a feeling we wouldn't be riding double for forever, and maybe not the last part of the game. Well, I guess for the final part of the game, which I assume this is, we're riding from the very bottom to the very top. And along the way, we'll probably settle a score with Toy and a Moon. Now would be a good time to take a break.